My name is Joseph Kalumba, and I'm a visual artist. I got into photography when I first got my first iPhone because there was a lot of argument about which camera is the best. So in that argument, I tried to test my iPhone and discovered that it took very nice photos. So that's where the interest actually came from. Every day I would actually go out there and take as many nice photos as I could, and that's where the interest came from. Yeah.
Okay.
The type of photography that I do is more of aesthetic, um, and it's a photography of things, of objects, basically. So for the project Stories of Kalingalinga, I wanted to encompass that idea into my own style of work. So instead of actually going into Kalingalinga to photograph people as the others were doing, I decided to actually photograph something which was more meaningful to the people, their houses, their homes. Traditionally speaking, a home is like an extension of somebody. When somebody invites you to their home, it means that they trust you enough to actually have you in their home. So I focused on the old houses of the people that still stayed back in Kalingalinga, which actually showed that they were strong enough to actually stay in Kalingalinga long enough, even though things are changing around them. So that's why I decided to choose the project title Kalingalinga is my home to represent these people. Because the old houses, which were the houses of those people that remained in Kalingalinga, and the new houses of those people that came into Kalingalinga. So the old houses represented the past, the new houses represented the future. My takeaway from the workshop was that people have got different styles and different ways of actually telling a story through the camera lens. So it actually inspired me because I actually got to interact with different people who have different styles of photography. And it opened a whole different world for me. Before I came into the workshop, I would just take random photos without actually thinking about it. But now from the workshop, I actually get to learn a lot about photography that I previously didn't know, from the styles and also compositions, and especially the story that the photograph is supposed to tell. So when I go out there now, I don't just look for composition, I also look for a story which the photograph is going to tell. I'd like to see more workshops about photography because it looks like a sleeping giant. I feel like there's a lot of work that can actually be done if more information was put out there that photography is not just it's also a different type of art on its own. So I would like the government to also fund photography classes, workshops, photography equipment so that we can actually go out there and produce quality images and quality stories.